Close the doors for me for a quick moment.
Quicker?
I want everybody to remain standing quickly. How many of y'all really received something from the word of the Lord tonight? Listen, when you study scripture, you will notice that whenever God did something in the lives of the patriarchs of old,
He was paid.
the patriarchs would pause, they would set up an altar, and they would offer up sacrifice. I asked each and every one of you how many of y'all received something from the word of the Lord. Everyone in this place.
So look at the hair that's behind this guy, number one. I saw the hair, number one. So the sacrifice must be money. Get the fuck, look at this man's hairline behind him. That's why I'm laughing. I'm sorry, I don't know if you're laughing at it. But this is Deion Sanders' great-great-grandfather here with that hairline.
I'm not that guy directly
Oh, you're
behind
right
him.
with the forehead?
I'm not laughing at him or him.
The one black?
I'm not the one directly behind him.
Yeah.
I
Can't drink. I'm not gonna drink. Look at this fucking guy's hair. I think, come on. That's the, those ears, those Spock ears.
Those ears, man.
Those ears. He hears them loud and clear.
God.
All right. Well, he do have some gigantic ears.
Yeah.
Let's listen to what the fuck he's saying, dude.
I can't.
That was crazy.
I can't.
Let's go.
From the word of the Lord.
All right, make it better.
Everyone in this place said these words, I did. Because of your acknowledgement of what God did in word,
You have to do it then.
there is an obligation that
Which
is
means you have to.
attached
It's disgusting.
to that acknowledgement.
Look at that
In
hair.
biblical days,
LeBron's jealous.
they offered livestock, grain.
Cash.
That was a type of currency.
25,
Note, if you will, I did not say money.
but today I am.
I said currency. And this is what God is saying for at least 1,000 of you in the building. And this is simple. I'm not going to challenge you
But
the
you
way
gonna
Bishop
do it.
did. But I know that there's 1,000 individuals under the sound of my voice that can do what I'm about to challenge you all to do.
It's all in the
This
words.
is simple.
It's disgusting.
1,000 people.
I was drinking. I was drinking. God forgive me. God forgive me.
Okay.
We got that. I'm not laughing at that person, but I'm laughing at that person.
Listen,
Okay, I was drinking.
we are not here for this.
Guys, I don't give a shit.
This is in the break
That's
room.
when he a towel.
We got-
I'm gonna sit down. I can't hold it. If I was drinking just now,
We got
Brian going to hell.
we got two channels.
Okay, I know. I'm sorry.
This is the artist's opinion.
I'm sorry.
We're not here to like talk to
Hey, look at this. Shut your mouth.
We
Look
are
at that
here.
fucking guy.
We are here to listen to what he say and talk about what he said.
I can't. Okay.
No, in fact, I saw him.
Gotta take a shit
Come
or
on,
he's
look,
hungry.
look,
You gotta take a shit or he's hungry. Either one.
I don't know him.
Oh my God. I'm sorry.
But his face is
Oh my God.
definitely.
You're sorry. Wait. Stop. Go forward, Jason. Go forward.
This guy right here.
Go
His
forward.
face is like.
Go forward. You gotta take a shit or he's hungry. Oh my.
All right.
God, when it burns.
All right, let's go. Let's hear what you gotta say. We're making this too long. We got other shit to
God,
go. Let's
shut
go.
up. Just shut up.
1,000 people giving what I'm about to
The other
challenge
way. What's the other way?
will be $20,000.
I can't.
1,000 people
This is disgusting.
giving what I'm about to challenge
You
you
know-
all to do will be $20,000. Now, for those of us who are on the dais, I'm taking you higher, so put it back. I'm a strong believer that leaders lead not only in time, not only in talent, but also in treasure.
Yellow.
Leaders lead in time, talent, and treasure. I was taught a long time ago that it costs to sit up here. There's 1,000 of you. I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors.
That's kidnapping.
Close the
Federal crime
doors.
right there.
Crazy.
Close the doors.
You can't do that.
We all gonna leave together. Y'all ain't going no place but to the
rest.
restaurant. There's 1,000 of you tonight, and those that are watching, it's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. Now, everyone up here, we've all sowed and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, It costs to sit
Don't
up
put him
here.
on this.
Y'all start moving.
Here's my point. I'm sorry, I didn't cut you
No,
off.
go. I
Here's
just
my
wanted
point.
y'all to hear
First
the
of all, I know Marvin Sapp. He's a singer,
Right.
theologian degree. But I'm shocked that he went this route.
Me too.
And I would have more respect if he turned around and had those people, make a speech to those people behind him. Because they seem to be more well off, more established, more can afford this, than to sit here and use those words, obligation, currency, back in the day, when he's asking for money in plain English, and to close the doors. Why would I have to close the door? I can't go out to leave here if I don't want to hear this?
Right.
It makes you wonder if some of them behind them had that Marco Rubio speech when Ukraine was at the White House. Like, man, I don't believe he's doing this, or if they're all behind him on this. But I would have a little more respect for him if he turned his back and gave that speech to those people behind him, who seem to be maybe a little well off, can afford it.
I feel like they part of it, man.
Yeah, that's another good point.
But the question is, why was the 40,000 needed?
I don't
It's like,
give a damn.
is the
Why-
church,
why
is that
do you-
church trying to build something new? But why was that the number? I need 40K. Let me come in here and make sure that they get 40K today. I wonder,
And
like,
is this
what was
the-
behind the
Is this the
40K?
only time it's been filmed? Why is he asking for money all of a sudden? And he does it all the time.
It makes you not like church. I grew up in church, believe it or not, guys. Watch all the channel. I grew up in churches and stuff like that. Half my not half, but at least 3 or 4 people own their own churches
Yeah, I know
and
that.
are pastors of their own churches
Wow,
and stuff
okay.
in my family. What the fuck? Like, what is this shit, man? Shut
Yeah,
the doors. I said shut the doors.
Hey, we're in Florida. The AC broke down. We need $1,000. Give me $10. I have a problem asking persons for money to begin with.
I'm the same way.
Right. That bothers me.
But to me, this whole scammy shit, let's use the Bible as a way to make you give us money,
Yeah.
and let's use the Lord
Or
saying,
Sister Jones is going through double heart surgery. She got no insurance.
let's do that to
90,000.
make sure you
Let's-
give us money.
Right. If you're
I
able- if you're
understand.
able
If it's a
to.
cause health, if it's a, the boiler broke down, AC, and the money's got no problem.
Yeah.
But this seems, you don't know what it's for. He's making a speech why I'm asking you for the money. But this whole thing bothers me, man.
I never liked the shit about money in churches and stuff like that, and they pay no taxes.
Not-for-profit
Although
thing,
they
but that's
have
it.
their own political shit and they push their political shit and all
Yeah.
type of stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I never liked it, but it's goofy, man. How the hell are you gonna ask people for money?
a
like
kind
that?
word. I
One,
think it's disgusting.
you have a building for you, whatever the case it is, that you got to run that building. You got to have electric and water, and I understand that. So cover that. All that other shit is extra. I grew up where the pastors and stuff had jobs. My uncle was a teacher,
Yeah.
and then Sunday was a pastor.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, this is my job. I'm a pastor. Give me my money, and I'm good for life. I'm just a
You
pastor.
pay me. 'Cause
You had a job.
I have a connection with
Like, you
God.
had a job.
So you gotta pay me 'cause I have a connection with God.
Marvin Sapp got cash. Marvin Sapp never would have made it in all these other songs, and like he's got, you know what I'm saying? He's
How
got
about
money.
whatever you put up, I'm gonna match. Say something like that. Whatever you put up, I'm gonna match. Double.
And
something like that.
and it's not shut the doors. It's just right, guys. Today,
Volunteer.
Today,
Somebody
whatever
shut-
y'all
don't
give,
somebody shut the doors. Fuck
whatever
that.
y'all give,
Yeah.
I'm finna match that today
I'll double it. Right. Something like that. He's a little well
because he
off.
can.
Right. There you go.
They all should have walked out the minute
Really?
he said
I only walked
close
out.
those doors, bro.
Police.
Yeah.
I'm being held hostage by this
that's-
dude, man.
Technically, it's kidnapping.
I never understand why people even deal with people like this and go and give their money to people like this.
You hear the story every week, man. You
And
said
you mentioned earlier he defended it.
Oh,
no.
so he came out with his little statement.
Okay.
There's a statement. To those unfamiliar with the church context or who may not regularly attend worship gatherings,
Aye.
this has been misinterpreted as holding people hostage as well as offensive. That was never my intent. He went on to say that donating money to a church setting is often a vulnerable time for folks and it's risky. My directive was not about control. It was about creating a safe, focused, and
No, it was
reverent
control.
environment.
You set the amount. What you got? There was control.
It was about creating a safe, focused, and reverent environment for those choosing to give, and for those handling the resources.
No, that wasn't his words at all.
They got $20,000.
Right.
bro.
Thank you. You were right. You weren't leaving.
What? And what was gonna be next week?
If
Next
you don't
week,
pay, that guy
close
with
the
that
door?
face coming after you. That man, no. I couldn't look at that guy if I was drinking. No, really. Come
I
on.
don't understand it,
Next
man,
week,
and I'm
guys.
disappointed, man. I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
Because I listen to some of his songs and stuff whenever, you know what I'm saying, I feel the need to, but I feel like, man.
It makes you wonder
people
if
bad.
T.D. Jakes has the same speech.
Oh, don't get me started on that guy.
Yeah, but-
Listen, anybody that has a mega church,
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Yeah, they're
If they have a mega church and
fleet.
they're not transparent about the money they get and where they're putting that money to, and they have a jet and all type of shit, leave that church.
God walked around
Leave
in
that
rags
church.
and sandals. By looks worse than a $3,000 suit.
But I have no problem with you having a mega church if you're being transparent about the money, how much money that church made that day, where you're sending that money.
What are you sitting for?
What are you giving that money to?
If you're sitting 10,000 people.
But yeah, no. If I have a church and it has 10,000
selling songs and Bibles online.
But if I have a church and it's 10,000 people there and they all donating and I made for that day $50,000,
Where's it going?
and I'm showing, hey, we made $50,000 here.
Besides the rent of the place, are you feeding the homeless? Are you helping
I'm
out?
taking $3,000. The rest of that $47,000 is going to the homeless or Miss Patty's electric bill or this and that to do. This person needed a new car, down payment. Like, if you're not doing that, I'm not down for the mega church shit, bro.
No.
You shouldn't be living better, way better than the people that go to that church.
The audience, right?
I never understood it, bro. How people get sucked into this shit.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Right.
You think God care about your money, bro, or what you gave? You think when you die and go to heaven, God's gonna be at that front gate like,
Thanks for the money.
did you give me money when you went to church? Well, first of all, did you go to church? But then number two, did you give me, your tithes or whatever case when you went to church? No. You're not coming in here, even though you saved a girl from a fire or a burning building. You did this. You fucking great to charity. You helped out a homeless person. Forget all that. You didn't give me your 10%. You think he really gonna say that? And if that's the God that you think is there, I don't want to fucking be there. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You wonder what the litmus test, and whatever you believe in. But you think, I'm talking as a person. I don't go to church. I'm born and raised Catholic. I guess I live a karma life. But when you ever go to heaven here, what I'm trying to say is that preacher or pastor or priest is not my connection to God.
No.
No. My connection should be with the God directly. And he's not going to go, did you hear what Pastor Reed said, what Pastor Jason said? No. I try to live life of what you said. This is my basic thinking. Where you're going to live a life in that you would like, not what this pastor said. And that's what these guys, in layman's terms, they're just out of control.
They're
They're out of
scammers.
control. Yeah.
They're scammers, man.
Yes, sir.
And the fact that nobody stops this shit.
They're not regulated.
It's right in their face. It's not regulated because they part of it.
Right.
It's all part of the whole thing. It's scammers. Motherfuckers got hundreds of $1 million jets, and how crazy is that?
I have to get to spread the word to the Lord faster. My Gulf Street.
They had some of these people selling plots of land in heaven.
You show me
what?
that. You show me that.
Yeah.
You show me that.
I never saw that shit.
Plots of land in heaven. Buy your plot of land in heaven. Give me the money.
You show me that. You show me that. When's closing? When you close that casket?
You know how crazy
What
that
is
for me to say,
closing?
yeah, here go my money for my plot of land in heaven.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Shit's crazy. What do you think, guys? Do you think he's wrong for doing what he did? Do you accept his apology, or not apology, but the explanation kind of what he was doing? I don't like it, man, and I had more respect for him, man. I thought he was one of the good ones, but this shit is looking very sketchy. It looked like there's none that are good, honestly.
Very few, my man. Very few.
What do you guys think? Let us know. Subscribe if you're new, guys. We try to throw a vid out every once in a while here on this channel. We have another channel, the Break Room Reaction Channel. Check that channel out. That's our big channel. See you next time.
Good night.